Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now with me is world champion auctioneer Charlie Cummings. Charlie, it's a great day here in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Beautiful, beautiful morning. We're glad to be here. It's our second day of selling cattle.
It is day two right here, and I tell you what, sun's popped out. We're out here bright and early. Of course, we don't start to sell this morning until 9 a.m. Central Time, but sunrise is right here at 7:30, and it is a beautiful morning.
We're looking forward to selling cattle, so let's just dive right into it and tell us about the market and what we can expect from today.
You know, we look at the market yesterday and we look at where we were maybe 2 weeks ago, and we look at these feeder cattle and selling a lot of those feeder cattle out front. I think we got to be pretty happy from where the board is. I know we got a really good basis there on the live cattle, and as we look at the fed cattle auction yesterday, it was pretty good as we see 123 to 125. But on the feeder cattle, on the 8-weight cattle yesterday, as we recap that a little bit, you know, we got as high as 148 and 150 on one set. The calves was amazing to me how well a lot of them calves sold in region 3, 4, 5, and 6. You know, them 7-weight steers were as high as 42 and 3, just calves. So I think that builds a lot of enthusiasm for today as we get started on these weaned calves. I look for it to be very active as the room filled up yesterday with buyers, and you know, click to bid was just smoking yesterday all day. So there's a lot of demand out there, and I think that's really encouraging to us as we get ready to start the auction. You know, we don't know where this price of corn's going. Obviously, corn looks great, but at the same time, I think we're gonna have a lot more bushels than what we're expecting, and then I think the cost of gain will be where it's at now or lower. And I think that's a great opportunity to buy these calves today and really get back in the market and get back in the swing of things, and let's get back in the black, so to speak.
I know you said the room was full yesterday, and it was filling up early on, and it just filled up all day long. People kept coming and coming and coming, and it was great to see everybody that was there.
It was amazing. I tell you what, it's kind of a funny deal, but come 9:30, 10 o'clock, everybody starts funneling in. They'll be here at 8 o'clock today with this sales cracking off at 9 o'clock this morning. And so, yeah, I mean, it's great to see everybody. This is a great location. I mean, with both interstates coming right through here, you know, the casino's maybe a little bit of a drawing card, but at the same time, it's a great venue, and a lot of people show up, and we're happy to see them, and it's great to meet and greet.
I know this kicks off our summer sell run, but we are going full force the rest of the summer. Let's talk about where we're going.
You know, we're going to go everywhere, seems like. We're fortunate to be able to travel and do what we do with Superior Livestock. With that being said, you know, we're going to be at the Tallgrass Special next week at Emporia, Kansas, and then we're going to go right back to Fort Worth July the 1st, and then the 8th to the 15th of July, we're going to be at Steamboat Springs, so that kind of gets started on our summer run. I guess the main emphasis right now is Saturday is going to be the deadline for Steamboat, so be sure to get a hold of your reps and be sure to get those contracts in ASAP for Steamboat. And then Monday we're going to have the deadline for the July 1st sale. Tuesday is going to be the deadline for our internet sale on Friday at Emporia. So several deadlines coming. I know everybody in Brush and everybody in Fort Worth will be more than grateful to get those contracts in, so be sure to get a hold of your rep. You know, there's several guys that's moved cattle from this offering to Tallgrass, so we look for a really good offering there, and you know, get a little spike up in this market, and it's going to be great.
It is going to be a great summer, but switching gears a little bit, you and I talked about this yesterday, about our scholarship fund that we have for graduating seniors. It's a great opportunity for kids who are looking to go to college.
It is. You know, it's open to that scholarship. If you get on the internet, you can look at everything right there. Just go to Superior Livestock, scroll down a little bit. I think it's right underneath the Tallgrass offering. It talks about the Buddy Jeffers Memorial Scholarship. So that's absolutely tremendous. You know, children, grandchildren of reps, as well as Superior customers, consigners, that's open to them. You know, it's over $6,000. Absolutely tremendous. So if you got anybody, any of your consigners, anybody that's out there watching that has consigned cattle over the past year, be sure to get on there and look at that, because it's a great opportunity to gather up some money to go to school.
It is, and I know we always encourage young individuals to go back to the farm and ranch and get back into agriculture and livestock.
It is. It's tremendous. You just look here. There's one guy here that comes every year, comes right here to Council Bluffs, brings a little trinket, if you will. This year he's got gloves, and you know, then you look at other families that's coming in here. You know, we had a buyer yesterday, had all three of his boys here. Mark Miller is a great buyer at Superior Livestock. He had all three of his kids here, and they're all setting and partaking in the auction, so it's absolutely tremendous, as well as those that's bringing their kids here that's consigned cattle today.
Well, thanks for coming on this morning, and when we come back, another great guest. Don't go anywhere.